Hello and welcome. This stream is my round 1 game of OHS Season 66, which just started up, an online Heroscape tournament. I am here playing against IHA today. If you're unfamiliar with the current season, this season's format is a pooled draft event, which means that each player brings a group of army cards with them, and then each round, their army cards get combined with the ones their opponent brought to form a draft pool. And then there's a bit of a draft process that includes some optional banning, and then the players go back and forth, sort of picking cards at a time. It's not quite a straight like 1-2-2-2 draft. It's a little more complex than that. But the actual specifics of the draft don't necessarily matter from this point forward. On screen, I did put the full official draft, if you're curious how that went. So I had the choice of being player A or player B. I chose to be player A, which means that I pick first. IHA then had the option to ban up to 2 things and chose to ban Nikitas and Guilty McCreech. I then took 2 squads of Phantom Knights. IHA took Exiles and Kazuke, and so on and so forth, as you can see on screen there. So that was the draft. The final armies that we're playing with here are, I have 2 squads of Phantom Knights with Concan, 2 White Wormlings, a single squad of Dreadghoul Raiders that I took as a denial draft, and then Dumatuf, and then Master of the Hunt for late game. And IHA has 3 squads of Tomb Skeleton Archers, the Exiles, Kazuke, 1 squad of Dreadghouls. He took the Dreadghouls before I did in the draft, so presumably he was looking to try to get both of them, and I ended up taking one of them. He has 2 Blue Wormlings, which were taken primarily as a denial pick to my Wormlings because I took the Whites first. And then he also has Brimstone and Kita. So, some interesting matchups here. It's a little bit of a coin flip in terms of well, not coin flip is wrong. It's a little bit of a sort of roulette thing where I think both of us would open very different units if we knew what the other person was going to open with in this game. My most robust offense is the 2 squads of Phantom Knights, just because I have 6 of them. IHA's got a bunch of really good squads, but the Phantoms are pretty good into a lot of them. For example, the Exiles are great into a lot of my army, but IHA doesn't really want to have them face off into Phantom Knights directly necessarily. Whereas what IHA does want is for the Exiles to open and me to open White Wormlings. Like, that's a very good matchup for him, where the White Wormling special gets affected by their D20 ability, Stealthy, and then they get to just powder and kill the White Wormlings pretty effectively with 4 attacks of 3 or more with height. Hey, Wolf Hunter, welcome in. Here to witness the attempted mutiny. Yes, so the reference there, if anyone doesn't know, IHA and I are on the same War League team. Team sponsored by.org. I can't talk. Team sponsored by.org. So a little bit of an inter-team violence in this one. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that. That's sort of the matchup and the armies and whatnot. My plan here is to open Concan Phantom Knight with the X on White Wormlings. I think there's merit to having Wormlings in an opening. Wormlings are great into a lot of the things that IHA could open with. If he opens Kazuke, Wormlings are pretty sick into that. The ability to attack him 4 times, potentially kill 1 to 2 of them, would be a really good trade. The Wormlings are pretty good into pretty solid into the Skeleton Archers as well. Their defense is high enough that it's going to be tough for the Skeleton Archers to actually kill them. However, if I open Wormlings and he opens Exiles, I think that's my worst case scenario and potentially near utter loss. Because if that happens and the Exiles win that and then I lose the round 2 initiative, the Exiles are then going to have height for their next Black Powder, and they could just obliterate my Star Zone, right? Like, they could just take out Master of the Hunt or Concan in that spot, and I really need Master of the Hunt in this game to deal with Brimstone whenever Brimstone comes out. Like, Master of the Hunt into Brimstone is a really good matchup for me, whereas my other pieces are going to struggle to actually kill him, where his 4 defense is just going to hold off quite solidly. So, yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. There's a lot of bad matchups, sub-matchups in here for both of us. That's how draft formats should end up with. There should be a lot of sub-matchup roulette going on where you want certain sub-matchups to happen. Like, I want Phantom Knights into Exiles. I want Phantom Knights into Tomb Skeleton Archers. I don't want Phantom Knights into Brimstone, necessarily. But that being said, the Phantom Knights for me are also just my most robust piece. There's no matchups that are awful for them, per se. I'd rather Phantom Knights not face off against the Dreadghouls if possible, just because if the Dreadghouls get the first attack there, he might be able to trade 3 Dreadghouls for up to 3 Phantom Knights. That would be pretty awful for me if that happened. I actually considered opening pure Dreadghouls as well. I thought it was kind of funny. Just try to send in my Dreadghouls and hope to trade for something. But there's a few openings IHA can go with that are pretty bad with that for me. So I decided not to go with that approach and just save them for later. Also, the benefit of me opening with the Phantom Knights is I get to immediately put Concan where I want him, which is going to be a heighted spot near Sola Astrid. So, okay, yeah, glyph-wise, this is actually a little bit of an odd one. We both drafted this thinking that our glyph was Holder. That's the heroic attack +1 glyph. Because that was what was on the map when we did the draft, but apparently the glyph was supposed to be Sola Astrid. It had been announced that way on the Heroscapers thread for the event. And so the organizers fixed that when they realized it had been incorrectly labeled on the map. But we had drafted before that happened. So we drafted thinking the glyph was Holder, but it's actually Sola Astrid. It's not like the biggest difference in the world. I think it's worse. I think it's slightly worse for me, mainly because Exiles might be able to get Sola Astrid on a powder turn now, which would be really bad. Like, that's the, it's something, like, it basically gives a few squads that IHA has the ability to get that +1 attack in a key spot that they didn't have before. Like Master of the Hunt and Concan, it's the same for them, right? Like Heroic Attack or Sola Astrid, if they use either glyph, it's the same. Whereas but Exiles and Kazuke and Dreadgulls and the Tomb Skeleton Archers now all get access to Sola Astrid, whereas they wouldn't have had access to that attack glyph before. So, it actually hurts me a little bit, I think. The flip side is Phantom Knights do get access to it, and they wouldn't have before, so Phantom Knights get helped a little bit. But on the whole, I think it did actually hurt me in this. It's a little bit sad because I definitely did draft thinking that our glyph was Holder. I don't know if I may well make the same draft if I think it's Sola Astrid instead. I'm not sure. It's just not necessarily what happened. But yeah, a little bit of backstory in that one. But I am planning on moving Concan down to the Sand level 3 height. That's 5 spaces away from the start zone and 4 spaces above Sola Astrid. That's my plan for development. I can then bring Phantom Knights around him. The Shadow spot below him, that's a ton of defense for a Phantom Knight. The Grass Hex to the left of him and the Sand Hex to the top right of him are all really juicy spots to develop Phantom Knights to and be able to stage. It lets me develop my Phantom Knights towards Sola Astrid in a way that I can threaten it and anyone that tries to get towards the glyph to try to just sort of claim that glyph as my territory. I probably won't actually take Sola Astrid too often. There aren't a ton of things that I'm attacking with Phantom Knights where I really need that extra attack dice. Brimstone would be the one thing where I do need it. Like if IHA opens Brimstone here, that would be a spot where I probably do want Sola Astrid to get that extra attack boost into him. Into Exiles, I don't think I want it. I think I'd rather just have 3 attacks, pretty much always, where I'm getting 3 attacks of 3v2 into the Exiles, assuming they're not on height. Kazuke is interesting. I might actually want the glyph into Kazuke, depending on where the other order markers are. Counter-Strike is a little bit of a scary enough thing that, like, being able to get that 1 extra attack to pretty significantly lower the odds of Counter-Strike is nice. Blue Wormlings could be a spot also where I want Sola Astrid. I may want to single engage both of the Blue Wormlings if they come forward, and then take Sola Astrid with the third guy, because if I double engage a Blue Wormling, it lets them have the potential to get that special attack off. Like, I'd rather just single engage them away from the rest of my army, somewhere where the special attack can't hit a second thing. So that's another spot where I might want to use it if I had the Phantom Knights there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The fact that there's only a glyph on one side of this map is interesting. The other side does have some height, but neither of our armies has enough range to, like, want to go camp there. Like, the Exiles aren't going to be able... The Exiles, if they go to the super far north, they can't do anything with their 1 shot per round against me. I can just have Sola Astrid and attack other stuff in IHA start zone. So I don't think that... I think the entire game... I think the entire fight should happen on the Sola Astrid side of this map, basically. Probably a little bit with the road in the middle leading to that, but, like, I'd be pretty surprised if either of us send anything meaningful up towards, like, the top end of the map. Maybe towards the late game. Like, I could see Brimstone wanting to, like, run and hide up there to recharge in the late game, for example. And maybe Master of the Hunt then has to follow him because Master of the Hunt can't, like, hold the glyph and attack all by himself. But early game to mid game, I would expect the pretty much the entire battle to happen from midway down on this map. So we'll see. We'll see if that's right or not. Those are the sub matchups I want. My general thoughts going into it. Looks like IHA is here, so we're going to be getting started shortly. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Sorry, I got to get voice set up now. Presumably, we're going to be... Oh yeah, good call. I probably should post the link to that in there. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know how to stream. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I've been trying for a while. One day, I will get okay with it. But yeah, I should have posted the link to there. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, looks like we are going to be in a voice, so I'm going to go ahead and just join the voice now, preemptively, and then we'll get IHA on here in a moment. He is having me place first, which makes perfect sense. There's no reason at all. It was his choice of who places first, and there's absolutely no reason to place first on a 100% symmetric map like this. Had there been a glyph on the top side, it wouldn't change anything anyways, but like, you know, when it's perfectly symmetric like this, you just have the other person place first so that you get that information and they don't get any information off of what you do. That being said, if I was like super caring and trying to be perfectly balanced, I would place my figures in a, you know, totally random way. I'm not doing that. I'm just, you know, whatever. I'm putting my shit where I want it to go to. So Concan's going to go there. I'm going to put a White Wormling here because I like the ability to threaten that White Wormling getting up to the max height. And I actually think we want to just have our White Wormlings. I don't want the White Wormlings to be able to get shot at from height, from road height by exiles. So I'm going to put the other one outside of that range. 1, 2, 3. Probably here. Unless there's any need for a Phantom Knight to be there, is the question. Is there a need for a Phantom Knight to be there? There honestly isn't. It's probably never going to go to that shadow. Well, maybe. Maybe. I think it's worth it to have the White Wormling there. We're going to want to have an order marker mid-game on White Wormlings where they come out and attack. At some point, it could be, you know, because it's a really good opportunity for it, or because the Phantom Knights are dying. Either way, it's just good to have them sort of placed where you want them to be. I want that guy there. I need that Phantom Knight there. That one's going to be able to move up to the Sand 3 Hex next to Concan. After he moves, I'm just going to verify that Concan is 5 move. I'm like pretty certain of that, but we'd like to be certain of that entirety. Yep, 5 move, cool. Move is one of the stats that I have the most trouble remembering for some reason in Heroscape. Don't know why, just my brain. Let's see, Master of the Hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Master of the Hunt reaching Shadow in one's move is intriguing. But oh man, I just don't want to. I think I need the White Wormling to have the like God spots more. We do want Master of the Hunt to be able to reach the level 3 height near Solar Asteroid in 2 moves. That seems important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as he can get up on the plateau on that first move, though, he's fine. And it might be nice to have the flexibility to send him north as well. I also don't want him in range of heighted exile shots from like pretty much anywhere. That would be awful. So we can't put him on the level 0. Yeah, that seems to give me the most flexibility with him. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if I go there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one spot that like probably doesn't have line of sight to him, but that does give him the ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, never mind. He can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get to the plateau there, or the northern plateau? I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather just be slightly safer and be able to get to the back grass on the south end. Dumatov is a filler. I'm going to place him last. Where he goes doesn't super matter. 1, 2, 3. Probably put a Phantom Knight there to be able to reach Concan in 1 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably put a Phantom Knight there. He can reach the grass hex next to where Concan's going to be in 1 move. Then let's see. Dumatov. We probably want Dumatov to be a pure screen for us. Actually, hopping back into the chat now. Hey, Mega, welcome in. Ready for Hexacon? I got a lot of my armies picked, not all of them. I'm leaving on Tuesday for Hexy. So, actually, I'll be getting in Tuesday night also. I'm not driving from home. I'm driving from Alabama, so shorter drive than normal. But yeah, I'm ready. I got all my shit ready to go. Most armies and whatnot. Annie, any thoughts on the new white SOV Dragon? He's interesting. I haven't actually played a game with him yet. I think he's like probably slightly worse than the comparable figures are in Classicscape. Like he's gonna get compared a lot with Major Q10 as like an add-on piece to like pair with the squad. In that regard, I think Q10's probably still better, so we might see his price drop in Delta. I don't think we'll see a Delta jump for him in terms of that comparison, because I do think Q10's better, and Q10's at 170 now, and Nordlung, that's his name. Nordlung comes in at 160 as his base price. I wouldn't be shocked if he stays at 160 in Delta right off the bat, just a little bit conservatively. So, you know, like probably means he's like point valued pretty well in that regard. To be like a solid but non-elite figure. He's interesting. He's got a lot of cool plays. Mega feels like a jack of all trades, similar to Molten Claw, a bit squishy. Yeah, I think it's 4 life, if that's right. It's like, which like also similar to Q10, honestly, in that instance. Like 4 life, like, you know, something with a big attack can just kill him. But long range is great. Right, like it gives, it's a dragon that has a longer range than most of the other stuff we've seen, like Sans Mimring. Although Mimrings is like a little bit harder to do from behind a screen, because you're going to shoot the screen yourself. Hey, I assume this is Jackson. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. My chat was asking me about Nordlung, which is not relevant to our game in the slightest, but that's cool. I was just chatting about him. Sorry, I should finish setting up my start zone here. I am behind.
I have no idea how to evaluate him.
Nordlung? I think he's worse than Q10. I don't know.
Sorry, you're a little cutting in and out. I don't know if it's me or not.
Huh. Let me hop out of voice and hop back in just in case. Don't know if that's any better, but sometimes that helps.
Maybe a little. It might be my Wi-Fi or something too. I'm not sure, but that's all right.
Hopefully it gets better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He feels like he's a bit polarized. Like anything with the range can, like 4x4 is not tough at all, but he can kite melee pretty well at least, and with some scales, he's a bigger investment, but protectable. I don't know.
Yeah, seems reasonable. I'd be scared to make to build a whole skills army around him when.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, like it's just so easy to just lose the game immediately. Actually, what's their move?
Like
what's the Dreadgold's
300-point pods or something.
Yeah, it could be cool in that spot. Dreadgold's move is what, 5 or 6? Dreadgold's move 5. Okay. Does it matter where he is then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably should be. 1, 2, 3.
This is a great draft.
I'm curious. There's very funky armies we've got here. We both did some denial drafting in there.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
I blocked Dreadgolds and you blocked Wormlings. There's some fun stuff. I tried to pre-block Brimstone, but you took him anyways. So I'm curious to see how that goes. I'm set though.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious. I have no idea. I was torn. I don't know. I was surprised you blocked Guilty in the opening of the draft. I will say that.
I don't know. I thought Dreadgolds and Guilty was pretty good.
It is. No, it's good for sure. It's an interesting way to sort of pre-nuke Dreadgolds a little bit. I think banning Nikita's made a ton of sense. I was not surprised by, but
you could ban nothing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to play any Nikitas, and I knew they were the first pick probably. Yeah. So okay. I don't know what we're doing here. Setup wise.
See what else we got in chat here. G-Busy, watching this as my power just went out from the East Coast. Ooh, sorry. I am not sorry to be in Alabama, though, right now, instead of at home in New Hampshire. I am missing that storm. That being said, that storm is going to dump 14 inches of snow on my house, and I'm going to get home from Hexacon and have to deal with that. So, trade-offs. Yeah. Anyhow, I hope that your power isn't out for too long. Hope it comes back on soonish. Hope the blizzard's not too bad from where you're at either. I don't know how much snow y'all are expected to get down there, but New Hampshire's looking at potentially a lot. So yeah. Alas.
How annoying the wide Kozuk is too.
Oh yeah, his arms, his swords. That box is so big.
His hitboxes. Yeah, I don't know how this goes ultimately, but we'll see about the Kita Dumatef endgame. I'm just going to delete the swords. I did it by accident. Okay. we have? Well, actually, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I think the pick you made I was saddest about was actually the Tomb Skeleton Archers. I was like 10 out of 10 taking them next in the draft. I was really hoping they were going to make it one more spot. But yeah, it was a good pick.
I was a bit bummed that both the heroes, really. I was thinking about denying Concan, and I even kind of forgot how cheap he is in Delta. I knew he'd gone down, but I didn't realize it was all the way to 60.
Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, I think in Phantom Knight armies, he's like very makes sense at 60. I mean, if you have 80 to get like more PKs or whatever instead, it like that's better. But yeah, like if you're stuck with 60 left, he's just really good for them. And like 4/4 stats with 5 life is pretty legit too.
You stick, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're playing against Maladrix and she just infests him and he dies. Not that would ever happen, ever.
I guess I should check what the control points are just in case.
Oh, yeah, what are... I don't know what they are. Okay. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Like, it's so hard for them to come into... They could come into play and make one in the hero endgame, but other than that, it's going to be, I think, tough.
I think I like this iteration better than the last one.
Agreed. Yeah, I don't like them coming into play. If the intention is only to avoid endgame stalemates, I don't like them coming into play while things are still actively attacking each other. So, yeah, I'm with that.
I think I lost 2 games on them last season.
That's a lot.
At least one. Not that they were like particularly winnable, but still.
Alrighty, good luck. Have fun. May sponsored by .org win.
Good luck. This is not the most important draft game of the week.
Not in the slightest. I would be very happy to. Well, I'd be okay with you win both. I'd take that. I would take that. Interesting. So we see a bit of a mixed opening here. We've got 2 TSAs, Exiles, and Kazuke.
Or you can attack with 4.
This is interesting. I kind of feel like the TSAs are going to move up now, and I'm just going to be able to kill them later. What's their move? TSAs. Move of 4. Range of 7. There might be 2 order markers on them. I kind of think this is going to be... I don't think there's going to be a Kazuke order marker here. I think this is going to be TSA, Exiles. Where the TSA are trying to be a screen of sorts for the Exiles. But the TSA just aren't going to be able to hurt Concan after I move him up, so I'm not too worried about that. Like, what are they going to do? Shoot him, attacks a 1, attacks a 1? So, that's fine. Like, Concan's not threatened on him. Like, me losing this initiative was really great, basically. Because Concan's not going to be threatened when I move him up, even though Jackson's already gone. And then I'll have the opportunity to bring in PKs after that. Probably to safe enough spots to where the Exiles won't get a shot. Like, I should be able to develop here in a way that wherever the order markers are, none of them get a shot. I don't get shot at by anything. Yeah, the Phantom Knight should never take a shot, basically, this round. And then I have the opportunity to come in on order marker 3 and potentially try to kill some stuff. Like, try to kill, 1 Exile or 2 Exiles, right? And make the order markers really hard going into round 2. for IHA. That's my current plan, at least, depending on how this goes. Down, we shall see. We shall see. And yeah, as Mega mentioned earlier, Hexacon 4 coming up. I will be going there next week. I won't have any normal videos coming out this week. Apologies. I am not going to be able to make videos like this week and next week with me being at Hexacon for like 5 days and having to catch up on life shit before I go. So I'm going to be behind on videos until after Hexacon. After Hexacon, I have like a ton of content planned with the videos from SaskCon and Hexacon. I'll have like a ton of backlogged footage for like the next 6 months, basically. So it should be pretty consistent after that, but next week, because of all the travel and Hexacon time, it's just not, I wasn't able to make it happen. Okie dokie. Well, my turn is that. Actually, let me try to hide him a little bit better. Just in case, you know, something wants to shoot at him, unfriendly-like.
I think he's probably not hidden from the top 2, hidden from the rest.
Oh, they could move, and yeah, that's true. Yeah, as long as when their range is 7.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he could take 2 shots.
Yeah.
But he can't take all 4 this way. I would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Alrighty, your turn.
Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm only going to get 2 attacks, so I might as well move those 2, I guess.
But yeah, gonna be at Hexacon. Looking forward to it a lot. Gonna obviously record all my games. Hopefully, assuming technology doesn't fail me or something. And we'll see what else I can get out of Hexacon that can maybe turn into some content for later. TBD. I do have like a better camera now as well to go with the GoPro that I've been using. I use it at SaskCon for a couple things. And I'm looking to try to expand sort of how much I can get maybe with that camera outside of game footage. No idea. I'll find out. I'm trying it, trying these things. But yeah, that's coming down the pipe. Let's check on chat. G-Busy, we're getting upwards of 20 inches in your air. Oh my lord. Wow. That's more. That's even more. Jesus. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. My goodness. Most you've had in 15 years. Damn. I hope that they can move it and get the power back up.
2 shots up at Concan. These are 2v5s.
I definitely did forget that these would be attacks of 2. I forgot about the clear shot power. I cannot read. Y'all know I can't read. Concan over blocking. Alright. I think I just gotta make sure that I don't get hit by anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can't hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those can't hit me. Alright, so Kazuke can't hit me. Immediately, Exiles. I'm sure Exiles can shoot Concan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna develop that Phantom Knight down to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna get shot at from the south end at least. So we'll go there with that Phantom Knight. Where do I want these other ones going to? It's interesting. That one could actually get shot at by a single aggressive. I was quite happy to lose it, without a doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. I think it's on Exiles, but I'm very torn on whether to give you shots at Phantom Knights or not. They're not good. They're very bad shots, but you never know. They might do it.
Shots are shots.
Shots are shots. Shots. Whiffs very much happen in this great game we call Heroscape. I think I develop back ones here instead of the ones next to Concan, just to deny shots, and then being able to develop the back guys is nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one can get up to there, and then he'll have potential targets next turn. He can get to an archer if we want to, or we can just develop depending on what targeting sequence we want to go with. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually think we just bring this one up to here, because then he doesn't get shot at. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go with that. Alrighty. Cool. Go with that. See, Skywell, got to convince IHA to come to Hexacon if you beat him. Kentucky ain't that far from Canada. I think it might be a little bit far to plan to go to a Heroscape convention at this late of minute. Also, IHA, to my understanding, is going to ScapeCon, so we already got a dub booked there.
The PK conga line.
Pretty much. I mean, you know, it's why not? Concan's a little out of formation though for that, but you know that's okay. Can't be perfect.
He's just starting the curve.
So it is three is on Exiles, so this makes sense. I mean, this was pretty much my thought when I saw the order markers. I wish I had opened White Wormlings, like knowing this. I wish I had gone with the White Wormling opening, but the pure Exiles opening, or like the Exiles where I lose initiative, or where I win initiative, lose in that context, meaning like get the outcome I don't want, but there was a lot of ways that this could have gone badly had I opened White Wormlings. Although this is one of the ways where it could have gone very incredible. Like, but it's okay. This is still a good spot with the way this opening went. I think that the Exiles really don't want to even shoot Concan here because it means I get to catch them with Phantom Knights. Like, any Exile that shoots Concan in this spot is necessarily within 6 move of a Phantom Knight because their range is going to be 5. And the Phantom Knight behind Concan is move of 6. So it's pretty scary for them to take any shots at all here, or really to develop in like any meaningful way. Because if they develop, they're going to get smacked by Phantom Knights. Like anyone that comes up is going to take a 3v2, and then yeah, this makes sense. He just kind of has to be conservative. Alrighty, little cowardly Exiles, but that makes a lot of sense. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Let me figure out if I want to come in at all here or not.
Bring another hero.
To do that, I have to give him height. It'd be a 2v4, but it is avoidable. There's a really good argument for not coming in here. Jackson protected his stuff really well. If I come in here, he gets to put his order marker 1 on Kazuke at a pretty high frequency. Like, look at how well protected the Kazuke are right now. That means that the 1 can just be on Kazuke if I come in, and if I lose initiative... If I win initiative, I have to back up, and that's awful, and if I win initiative, I just get smacked by the Kazuke. That's all pretty terrible outcomes for the Phantom Knights. And there's no way for me to get to the Kazuke if I win initiative. I'm not going to take the 3v4 up into Counter-Strike right into that one guy. It'd be pretty terrible. I could maybe engage the dudes next to Kazuke and then, like, not attack them, just so that they're stuck in. Actually, that'd be pretty funny. That'd be really funny. But if I lose initiative, they just kill me. So that's pretty rough. So I actually think we just do the developments. Maybe I move a single Phantom Knight up, because I'm okay with the Kazuke spending an order marker to come in. Am I? I don't even know if I am. Because I want to lose initiative. I think we would just move up our other Phantom Knights here, and then hope we lose initiative going in the next round. That honestly seems better to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I wonder if I ever put a real order marker on White Wormlings first, where the Wormlings could then move up and like try to snipe shit. It's intriguing. It would require me to not put a Phantom Knight where I want to, though, here. And, you know, this one's going to move next. This one's going to develop near where Concan is for sure. Like, that's definitely happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the big question that's left is, like, do I put a Phantom Knight up on Sandhex where he can threaten better? Can a Kazuke hit him there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they cannot. I'm much more willing to put him there since he can't get hit by a Kazuke. It's intriguing though. I could be a little bit more conservative with the Phantom Knights here, and then do an order marker on somebody else potentially. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm trying to think if it's like worth it to get. I don't think it's worth it to spend the time on Master of the Hunt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting White Wormlings up is kind of nice, but then it does let Exiles powder more effectively than what they otherwise could do. I think we just move up, hope to win initiative, and have the whole round on Phantom Knights. Try to hard counter whatever IHA does with that play. 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get shot from even ground by a dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least not without the Concan shadow bonus. So that guy goes a little bit far back. Well, he could get next to Concan. I could get next to Concan with 2 dudes in the middle, which might be better. And then I just have the defense and I have more maneuverability. And if the Exiles come in, they get awful shots and then I kill them. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay. Considered some other craziness, but we're gonna just be a little bit safe. Now another fun question is, do I ever move Concan here? Because Concan's boosts aren't gonna be very helpful where he's at. It's a cool option to move Concan. Is there anywhere I'd put him? I could go attack a single archer, sort of out of position, blocking him from getting to Sola Astrid then afterwards. But if I move Concan, Kazuke can just come up and just kill him in one turn. But then I get the Kazuke. I don't even know if I get the Kazuke. I'm still forced to then take 3v3s into them with PKs, which is not great. So I don't think I like that trade. Like, the Kazuke could maybe trade for Concan and, like, 1 to 2 more PKs, and that's pretty awful. Like, Concan being there is just such a beat stick, and I can just sit there and wait. Yeah, I think we don't do that. I think it's kind of crazy. I think we want an order marker then on the White Wormlings as either the decoy or a real order marker. I don't think we ever want it to be the 3, because if we lose initiative, we want to kind of chill with our PKs until, like, round order marker 2, and then come in and hope to get the switch.
Brimstone is so bad.
He really is. He really is.
He just needs to start with a couple growing heat or something.
There's a lot of ways that he could have been better than what he is, but yeah, he not good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that works out beautifully. We do lose the round 2 initiative. So we're in a pretty good spot there.
Okay.
As long as our PKs don't like whiff on infinite defense.
I guess we have shots now.
Same order markers before though. TSAs, Exiles, Kazuke. I think if I had come in, the Kazuke would have been the order marker 1, but they shouldn't be here. I actually think he has an order marker on Kazuke now this round. I would not be shocked if this is TSA Exiles Kazuke or if it's TSA Kazuke.
We'll go here.
TSA Exiles is also not awful, where he's hoping to lose. Like basically, the order marker 3 is going to be on Exiles a lot or Kazuke because he's hoping to lose initiative and be able to back to back. Whew! That was a dicey one. All right.
I think this is going to be like 9. I guess we'll go for this guy.
Yep. Did you attack him twice or just the first roll?
No, sorry. My mouse keeps double tapping.
All good. Oh no, not all good. Not all good. Oh my god. Oh, come on, Phantom Knight.
Oh, that was really dumb. I actually made a attack. Can this guy see this guy, do we think? If I spin him a little bit?
Oh, I don't think so. That tree's awful.
Yeah, okay. What about this guy? Okay.
Let me throw a line up there. I'm not sure. He's definitely possible. The other one I don't think is possible. Let's see where that line looks like through there. Yeah, probably. I think so. I think you have that one.
Alright, I'll take that one then. This is an 8.
Yeah, even ground.
Yeah.
Oh no, not like this. Okay. Whew. The one was sketchy enough.
Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's not bad. TSA, Kazuki,
Okay.
Exiles. Oh man, now I gotta guess where your order markers are. If it's on TSA, I want to come in and attack them. If it's on Exiles, another possibility here is TSA Kazuki Exiles. Now, the issue is if I come in now, then Kazuki just, like, blast me. Wonder if there's a way I can come in that's, like, sort of out of the Kazuki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, man, if that last guy hadn't died, he could have blocked the Kazuki in so hard. No, he couldn't have. I can't count. Yes, he could have. No, he couldn't have. I really can't count. He definitely couldn't have. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I don't want to come in here. If I come in here, I think I just, like, get clobbered, honestly. I think we develop a little bit and then just, like, force him to come in. I don't think the 2 is ever on Exiles. I think that's the only thing that makes no sense at all. So I'm not worried about taking Exile shots with Powder on this next order marker. I would love to be able to catch them before order marker 3. It's going to be really tough, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to be really aggressive to do that, unfortunately. Yeah. I'd have to be, like, so hyper-aggressive to do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to move up. Yeah, I might just move up like a tad bit here. I think we just move up a tiny bit and try to come in later. Make him burn another order marker or 2. He's going to get shots, but they're not good shots. In theory, I should block them. I don't think I can advance too much further here. I could take Sola... Oops. Sorry about that. I think I just nuked the game off the screen. I could take Sola Astrid here. It's on level 2. No, a Kazuki can get to it, so definitely not. I could move one space up that direction. There's not a ton I can move up here, honestly. I think we just do that. Yeah. Boring turn by me. That's it.
Oh, that's fine. Probably wise.
If the 2's on Kazuki, it was wise. Yes, it is. All right. Whew. All right, guessed right. I was like, if I come in here and the 2 is on Kazuki, I'm just going to get murdered. All right, cool. Yep, now laid out. So then I don't think the 3's ever on TSA now. So the 3's on Exiles. We're going to place ourselves in positions where then on order marker 2, we're going to come in and attack things that don't allow the Exiles to get even ground with us. So that we're going to get our 7 defense against the Exiles if they powder. Yeah, okay.
I'm up on points.
Cool. Yeah, it's true. You are up on points. I have a feeling that I will be attacking things later this round.
I might have been 10 under, actually, so I don't even know if I guess I probably would still be.
No, I think we were even 460 each.
Were we? Okay.
We might have both been under. I don't know. But I think we were 460 each. Anyhow, I lost a Phantom Knight, so I'm not there.
Is it, I think it's a 465, maybe, I think.
Yeah, it could be 465 when we're both 5 under then. That would make some sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that one, you can't engage that one with an Exile, and I have height against most of your Exile spots. Not all, but most. Where else can I pull those shenanigans? You could engage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty confident that one's going to go there. What's their defense going to be against me? I don't know them super well. Their defense is going to be 2? Or do they have skeletal form? No skeletal form, so just 2 defense. All right.
Skellies, yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those will be 3v2s. If we're even ground. Basically, the balance here is like the more aggressively I come in here, the more I can to make attacks against the key stuff on my order marker 3. I might actually want to take Sola Astrid here, because being able to hit a Kazuki with a 4v3 on order marker 3 is really, really nice. So I'm strongly considering taking Sola Astrid on this order marker to then have it for the order marker 3 and the potential switch. I think that actually makes a ton of sense. Where would I put the last Phantom Knight? If I do that, if I take Sola Astrid here, though, I don't want them to let them have any even ground attacks. Or sorry, any melee attacks into me. I want to make them burn a powder and then have me have a lot of defense. So if we do that, where do we send the last guy to? Is the question. Because it can't be an attack on a... 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I could get 2 attacks on that guy just to like make sure we get him. I don't hate that. 1, 2. And they have pretty good flexibility to get anywhere they want to if I do that. I actually kind of like that. And then he takes Sola Astrid. We come in with everybody else next round. We just get the second attack. The second attack's kind of free because there's nowhere else we really want to put a Phantom Knight. Yeah, all right. I like this enough. All right, 2 shots on that one Skelly.
All right.
Okay, no. Alrighty.
All right.
Could have gone better. We could have not lost the PK to the 2v9, and we could have killed the 3v2s. But, you know, that's not the path that the dice have found for us so far. We'll see. We still have a very good shot here. If Exiles don't kill things this turn, then...
That glyph doesn't feel like it should be on level 2.
It also doesn't feel like it should be Soul Astrid, but that's the spot we find ourselves in.
True.
Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Pumped for Hexy. Nice. Nice. I am as well. I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Skywell, we're seeing America beat Canada 3 times this weekend is still nice.
1, 2, 3.
I need Canada to beat America when Jackson plays his War League game though. That would be nice. Draft made for a cool matchup. Yeah, it's a cool matchup. Like Phantom Knights are really good here, I think, but there's also only 6 of them, and like when one of them gets sniped by the stupid Tomb Skeleton, then you know it's a bad spot. Well, worse spot, right? Not a bad spot. Like unless I get torched on this Exile turn, it's not a bad spot. But assuming I have Phantom Knights left over, my plan here is going to be to try to target as much of the unique squads as I can, like trying to get 1 to 2 of each of the squads to make the order markers hell going into the next round. So if I get a shot at a Kazuke, I'll take an even ground shot at a Kazuke. I'll take that 4v3. Any shots at Exiles that I can get, I'll take the 3v2s there. I know an Exile's not going to give me height anywhere. That'd be absurdly silly. And then if I can't, with anything else I can't get there, I'll just start attacking the Tomb Skeletons. I might throw one at a Blue Wormling. There's some merit to going back into that hole and just like taking a shot at a Blue Wormling if I don't get Exile shots. But no, the Exiles are coming out. So unless we have horrendous defense, we're going to be getting attacks on Exiles. We want to make at least like I think our ideal target next round is the 4v3 on a Kazuke and then 2 3v2s on Exiles. I think that does the most like theoretical damage across the unique squads to make his order markers quite difficult going into round 3, and give me the potential to burn any of the order markers as well. If I win initiative in round 3, and then the potential to, theoretically like burn each order marker before they get taken, which is the like, the max upside world. Matthias Maccabeus likes to call that like dream Candyland, whatever like if everything goes perfectly, and like you get to maximize out, you draw out like the perfect case scenario, and then it all just like happens, which doesn't happen too often, but occasionally it does, and when you plan for it and it does happen, you're just like, this is beautiful.
Okay, so we got 4 3v8s.
Yep.
Going up here. Do I care which one? No.
I'm not sure you can see the other one from that guy anyways.
Yeah, fair enough, actually.
The others all can see any of them, but yeah, the first guy was a little bit rough.
Okay. I'm rolling these all 1 at a time. In case
That's fine.
Double tap.
Sure.
Alright.
Whew, just there. Alrighty. Alright, we hold there. Okay. I think this is what I already planned out, but let me just verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we have to do it that way. So one of those forward 2 has to go hit the Kazuke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. I can't hit the Kazuke. Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't have a guy that can hit a Kazuke on even ground. Ah, that's gonna suck. That blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I screwed that up real bad. Okay, in that case, we want to put our dudes in places where we're engaged with things so that the Kazukes can't hurt us. That's our backup plan. So I might actually ship a dude back into the blue wormling shenanigans because, like, yeah, then Kazukes can't hit us. That'd be fun. Or, like, make him go to low ground or something. They have Exiles have disengaged, so anything if I lose initiative, they're gonna be able to hop to height and get me anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like to be able to threaten the Kazuke though, if I win initiative. So okay, that works out pretty nicely. I think I actually do want to hide back there, but let me figure out where I'm taking the attacks on Exiles from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if I put a dude here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think a dude there does the most annoyance to the Kazuke, because now they can't walk through Brimstone or him or that TSA. So they have to go the long way around to get to anybody now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they have to go the max long way around to get to anybody at that point in time. And then I can attack the Exile there sort of for free, if you will. I mean, it's not really free, but like, you know, it's an attack that doesn't open up anything. Getting through. I'm considering coming around the other direction to block them in as well. That would give them 2 guaranteed attacks. I feel like I can, but they're going to be able to get that attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be really tough for me to avoid giving them the extra attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I have a spot where I can do it. That spot right there can't be engaged by a Kazuke if I lose initiative, so that's pretty safe. And then where else can I avoid getting engaged by a Kazuke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I engage any of the other Exiles, I won't be able to get it. But I think it's okay to not engage an Exile. Yeah, I honestly think it's okay to just not engage an Exile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, they can get to Sola Astrid already, which is one thing. I have height there, at least, and the attack back would be really good. So I don't hate that if that's the only thing they can get to. The other option is I could move up and attack this guy, which would then just keep Sola Astrid safe. So like if I put this Phantom Knight here, they can get to that Phantom Knight, but they can't then get to Sola Astrid because he's blocking it. And then that dude can come in and hit anyone he wants to. So I think I actually like that for the better development. They get 1 target. No, they get 2 targets. They get 2 targets if they want it. But they had 2 targets anyways because they could hit Sola Astrid. So I think this is our best option. We'll attack down and then we'll have height on the Kazuke if they come in. All right, gonna go with that. Not attack down. Gonna go with that. Let's see. Oh, I just tried to do Control A. I've been playing War League too much. All right, we'll take this 3v2 to start with. All right, that was the one I was most okay with missing. Let me see which Exile I want to kill the most.
Complain.
Actually, would like to say they're the most. All right, I'm gonna use Sola Astrid on this one. Okay. Whew. And then 3v2 on that Exile. Well, I need to.
You're consistent.
I need to roll better than 30% attack. That's for sure.
Wow.
That's a. The initiative's really screwed you so far in this game, but you're very much still in it despite that with those.
Those combat dice are not
what?
bad.
What do I do now? So the one's always on PKs. I think the 2 also has to be on PKs. Is there any merit to Concan coming in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he can't get anywhere good. If Concan could have like engaged a bunch of the key shit, there was some merit to throwing him in there, but no. We just want to keep everything on Phantom Knights, at least for the first 2 order markers. There's definitely some merit to being on White Wormlings for the last one. Like if I knew I was going to lose initiative, I'd want to have the 3 on White Wormlings where they can come up and start hitting forward things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to be guaranteed to hit the TSA pretty hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't hate it, honestly. Like, I think it makes some sense. I could have a Concan bluff in there, too. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it's correct for me to put the X on PKs or the X somewhere else. I don't think I want it on the PKs. If all my PKs are still alive on my order marker 3, everything has gone incredibly well for me. Like, it'd be a good problem to have, but it also means I've probably killed all... I won initiative and killed all the exiles and probably a couple of the Kazuke. And then the PKs are just, like, pretty well protected against other things. So I think I'm okay at that point with it just being on white wormlings. They're still going to get to attack the TS. Yeah, they're still going to attack them. Yeah. So the 3's going on whites. It's just where does the X go? Does the... Basically, at that point, does the X go on PKs or does the X go on Concan? I think the PKs is a more interesting one. Yeah, I don't think he thinks I'm ever moving Concan here. That's just absurd. I'm overthinking it. Alrighty. Not at all a massive initiative roll coming up. Cleon, 1, 2, 3, Concan, show the world his power. So I do actually feel obligated in this to a specific instance to remind chat, based on something that was announced in War League today, to not give advice to players. Yes, I know that 1, 2, 3 Concan is not real advice to players, and that if I took your advice in that, it would be awful for me. But, yeah, War League announcement happened today, so just passing that on. It's just like a, don't let streamers get help type of situation. Although I am fully aware that 1, 2, 3 Concan is not actually helping me. So, I wonder if there's a... This also isn't a War League game, so it doesn't matter. But, I wonder what the sarcasm allowance for is in that. For, the silliness.
Now it turns.
No! How do I lose to the 3? Oh, no. Oh. You're supposed to save that shit for the War League game, man. Oh, that hurts my soul. Just let me roll first. Let me know that I've lost the false hope. Alrighty. Oh.
Okay, I think I can only get to 2 of them, though.
I don't think his 2 is on Exiles. Man, it might be, actually. He might have just said, I have to win initiative to win the game, which is not an awful... Yeah, if I did it right, I was trying to make it to where you could only get to 2. We'll see if I did that correctly or not. That was the idea. Yeah, without the LEs, certainly. I'm really hoping the 1 you only get 1 on blocks. That's my dream. It's the dream.
Well, now I guess I could take 2 shots at either one. I guess I can choose which one I want.
True. True.
That actually is maybe...
Let me try to figure out what his order markers are, because I'm going to need to know that for my Hail Mary here this round. I feel like the Exiles have to have a real order marker, but the 2 could be on Dreadgulls. This legit could be Kazuke Dreadgulls. Well, it could also be Kazuke Dreadgulls. I could see a lot of things happening. The only thing that this had to be was the 1 on Kazuke, which is so sad when I lose this initiative, because if I win it, I just go for the Kazuke. With at least a 1-4. I engage at least 2 of them and take the 4v3 there. Yeah, maybe engage another one for a 3v3, depending on how risky I'm feeling.
This guy.
Okay.
One at a time. 5v4s. Okay. I'm going to 5v4.
No, that's pretty good. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, where do you have your order markers? Oh, damn. There's a lot of, I could see a lot of combinations of the order markers here being real. So, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make of this. Oh. Interesting. Shit, man. Shit. I could go hide behind the Dreadgulls. I could, send 1 in there to attack Kita, basically, and then just say, y'all can't get to me if the 2 isn't on Dreadgulls. I guess, is the 2 ever on Dreadgulls? It, could be. The crazy thing is it could be. I see merit to the 2 being on Dreadgulls. To go, Kazuke Dreadgulls and then not care about the 3. Hoping to get, max attacks in on me. It would not be crazy. I need to kill... If I kill 1 Exile, I kind of nuke the threat of that. The most likely thing is that there's a real order marker on Exiles. They're still really good. The most likely thing by far is that there's a real order marker on Exiles. The Kazuke is the wild card order marker here. That's the one I'm worried about. I don't. Dreadgulls are scary, but Kazuke are the like max scary piece here. If there isn't another order marker in Kazuke, and I target exiles here, that's my best case scenario by far.
The Kuzuke ruling is like one of my least favorite rulings.
The wording on their charge power.
Yeah, I mean, like the way it's ruled to work makes sense to me, but it's, in my opinion, directly contradicted by the text on my card.
Yeah, well, I think it's what they meant when there was a bunch of early text like that they just royally screwed up the text on. No, it absolutely directly contradicts the text, but it's also like the original Death Reavers card let them scatter by attacking themselves too, and like that's not what they meant when they play tested it. But then there's I love OG Scape, but they had some wording snafus in there for sure. Oh, I don't know what to do here, man. I'm trying to guess. I'm trying to decide what, like, where are your order markers? I don't know. I think we.
Myself when I rolled the dice to determine it.
I like it. Oh shit. So my best case scenario is that if the 2 is on Kazuke, I might actually just lose this game anyways. There's a very real chance that if the 2's on Kazuke, I lose the game no matter what, which means that I should not go for them. Unless I just take a bunch of 3v3s into them and hope it goes well. But, man. Is there a way to prevent the exiles from getting height on me? Yes, there is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm now strongly considering just coming in and blocking the exiles from being able to get height. Basically make them take 3v... Although, them getting height doesn't actually help me. As long as if it's ranged height, it doesn't help. I'd rather them take a 4v7 than a 3v4. So, I'm being stupid. That doesn't make sense. That's like anti-PK logic. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could engage 2 Kazuke in one spot and then potentially be not catchable on the other one. Or I could maybe attack that other PK. I could attack one... I could double engage Kazuke and have him attack a exile, and then single engage the other Kazuke, pray to God I get that 1 kill, and then engage. That might actually be my like highest up, like that's probably my like most safe play in some sense. Be like if you have 2 Kazuke but you have to attack this just 1 Phantom Knight. It's not awful. I'm taking the attack with 3v3 though, which is scary. But I can't get the 3rd one into the exiles anyway, so I actually think that's the play. I think that's the play. We take 2 attacks on exiles, hope it's on exiles, and then just take the 1 shot at the other Kazuke. Alright, so he's coming into there.
That's a skeleton.
Sorry about that. That is indeed a skeleton. I need a bit bigger monitor.
Two look a bit similar.
Okay, that one's the one going there. There was the only PK that can get to that spot is going to that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the skeleton has height on me, but the skeleton doesn't have an order marker, so I'm okay with that. And then I think it's here to have the most upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't get even ground on that spot, and then we take the risks. All right, those are the moves. We're going to take some risks. We're going to take the 3v3 on the Kazuke to start off, so please no Counter-Strike. That's a good roll for no Counter-Strike. All right, this Exile, 3v2. That'll do it. And then, do I hit a Kazuke? No, I hit an Exile here for sure. Killing a Kazuke does nothing. You still kill me if it's on them. So, the Exile. All right, dice are swinging back.
Right. Yeah, I don't love that.
Moment of truth.
Unfortunately, it's ghouls.
Oh. Interesting.
You're going ghouls.
Like I said, I did think this was a real possibility. I was discounting it fairly heavily because it's like kind of a wild play, but I like legitimately think there was a real chance of this. It plays into my order markers like great, right? Now he probably kills 2 PKs here. I have 1 that's alive no matter what, but it probably kills 2 PKs here. My like upside play now is the White Wormlings initiative switch. With my 3 on them, they come in, they kill some skeletons, I get the switch, they take out a bunch of shit. Like White Wormlings are my like win condition here now, that I get that like a good initiative switch and they just like clear house with the 2v2s into skellies.
guess we just go there. Okay, 4 on 4.
Let me catch up.
Roll for the charge.
Ooh, that was the one to block. All right. The other one's dead, I'm sure.
Okay, the other guy.
Yep. Yeah, he's dead. That's oops. I'll put Brimstone back. I had to move him.
Yeah.
Brimstone back into his rightful spot. Okay. Well, are you the kind of person who'd put the 3 on Kazuke? You might be. You might be. Huh. 1 exile left. It's not on Dread. 1 exile left. 2 of them left. I think I have to single engage the Kazuke here just to make them be stuck for at least 1 more order marker. Like even if it's not on them. But the problem is if I do that, I then have to engage that other Kazuke in order to get to the exile. So if it is on them, they get to hit both PKs, which is a little bit sad. So he's blocked really well for that exile. I really like I think the Dreadgle movements are really good here. Another option is to go for the blue Wormlings and just try to get one of them to sort of nuke that offense for later. I kind of like that, actually. I don't think a single exile does anything truly scary to me here. Yeah, it's weird, but I think I like that. Do I go for a Dread? Maybe I go for a Dreadgle instead, actually. A Dreadgle instead could be the better play. Yeah, that's probably the better offense to try to limit. Okay, so, but I can attack. I can move next to the Kazuke and not take that attack and attack the Dreadgle instead. Yeah. And then either go for the Dreadgle again or a blue Wormling. I think that's the play. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to refill that spot and then also send another one there. Yeah, as long as I don't attack that one target, you're stuck. Okay, cool. First thing that we're going to do is that one attacks that Dreadgle.
Okay.
Okay, attack the same Dreadgle again then. Nope. Alright, that could have gone better.
At least you didn't get counter-struck. You chose your target correctly. My lone exile.
Could have gambled there. I think, like, the thing, though, is that, like, this just isn't that bad, because I'm not taking any more order markers on them. So, it was just, like, I was avoiding the worst-case scenario, basically, is what I was trying. And we block it anyways, that's nice. It doesn't matter, because it's on white Wormlings. And now, the big thing here is that the Kazuke are totally stuck going into the next round, so they're going to have to burn an entire order marker just to get free of that one dude. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I know that's happening. Let me figure out where the other one's going. That one's got the obvious movement spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think this other guy's going to get multiple targets no matter where he goes. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, anywhere in the middle, I don't think he can get the second target. I don't think he gets any target. I think I have to go south to get any targets at all. Is that one target even worth it if you have the potential? What is their move? What's a bad move? Yeah, it's fine. All right. Oh, wait, nope. That's not how these work. I move them like a squad way too much. All right. We're just going to move that one first.
I know.
And
I always do that.
it just... all right, we'll take that one. We'll take that one first.
Okay.
And then that one...
Okay. I don't get my little bonus against specials, right?
Well, you would if I normally had a long range. Like if they were range 4, if they were still range 5 and then we're using the special, I think then you get it. But you don't get it because they don't have a range number of 4 or more naturally.
Yeah.
Which is a weird corollary, but works out nicely for them in this case. And then this guy's only got 1 target on the bottom end.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. 4 skeletons remaining.
intriguing spot here for me. Is the 1 ever on PKs? I don't think so. The PKs are going to die first here. The blue wormlings could get into... I think the 1 has to be on whites. Then the next question, the X should be where the 2 is at. It should either be on like whites or on PKs, I think. There's merit to having it be on PKs. There actually is a lot of merit to having it be on PKs. I wonder if there's any merit to having the 3 on Concan or to starting to get Master of the Hunt up here. Let me try and catch it back on chat. See what we've got here. Cleon Farrell. Yeah, I mean, like, I know. I know. I felt obligated to pass it on just because it came up as a War League official announcement today. Wolf Hunter, remember the past turns happened. True, that is true. The announcement said to limit conversation to but like, even that's kind of weird, right? Because like talking about past turns does impact future turns as well. So I don't know. I don't know what the line is supposed to be there. Honestly, like it's a weird one. Cleon, what is the glyph? Yeah, Soul Astrid. Glyph is Soul Astrid. Which I got a couple uses out of it, but they didn't do a ton. Oh, what do I do? I put the 2 on the white wormlings. A single white wormling left alive is worth a lot. The blue wormlings are tied. The dread gulls are mostly tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, the dread gull. No, that one is on road. So dread gull could get to. Like the 1 is probably on dread gulls for him, which means I might lose both Phantom Knights and a white wormling. I think the upside is too high to not have 2 order markers on whites, and then the X is on the PKs, and then the 3. I honestly think the 3's on Concan. Like it seems weird, but like I don't know what else I'd use him for. Like he can come in and start hitting something. Or take Sola Astrid for Mott or something. Actually, no, it might be on my Dread Gulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an argument I should be moving up my Dread Gulls on order marker 3. What's the sequencing? Is it Concan or Dread Gulls first? I think it might actually be Concan to try to get a blue wormling. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way that the Dread Gulls get wiped the easiest, so... Oh, the suspense.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
All good. No, not again. No. No.
Oh, boy.
Oh. The D20 gods, they've been getting their revenge. Yeah, 1 on Dreadgulls, that makes the most sense by a mile. That's unfortunate. Yep. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. This is the thing that made the most sense. We just have to block. We just have to block this 4v5, right?
Maybe
if we
here.
Yeah, we got to block the 4v5.
Stay put. I'll roll for the charge.
Yeah, that charge missing is actually pretty big. I get 1 extra defense now.
Would have been nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got 4 into 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This would be a good time to roll good. Oh, damn.
We will go down here, or we'll go even ground towards the south of the map. And we'll do it again.
That was the south PK, right? That one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't think the 2's ever on blues, because he didn't attack the guy next to the blues. So he attacked the guy to free up the Kazuke, so there's a very good chance the 2's on Kazuke. It's either on Kazuke or Dreadgulls. I think it's worth it to just ship my white wormling in here. Man, it's... Oh, no. So if it's on Kazuke, I should stay back and try to get this other... Where can I be saved from the Kazuke at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Kazuke can get to where the Dreadgull is. If that last PK actually had blocked that second attack, this is so much easier. The white wormling just goes and takes height on the Dreadgull and takes the 4v3. Try to clear it out. But now I don't get to do that. So... Because then a Kazuke smacks me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other option is just to go forward and like try to get the Kazukes, but the problem is my 2 is on whites, so I really don't want the Kazuke. Like if I miss even one Kazuke, that white Wyrmling's just dead. So I can't. I don't think I can do that. I think I have to go somewhere safe and try to hit that Dreadgul. Unfortunately, it announces where my order markers are, which sucks, but I don't really have a choice here. The Dreadgul, Concan's blocking a bit here. The Dreadgul's got to move a 5, right? Dreadguls are 5? Yeah, move a 5. I have to back up at least 2 spots to get away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we go to there. We're safe from Kazuke. The Dreadgul, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Dreadgul needs a charge to get to us with his move of 5. Or to take an LEA from Concan. And then we take our 2v3 on the Dreadgul and we can come forward on the next order marker. Yeah. Alright, go in there. 1 attack on the Dreadgul. That's bad. Okay.
Oh, we got Kozuke.
Yep. That makes sense. That's why we backed up. It is why we back up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could attack Concan from low ground here with the Kazuke. If he does, I'll take the heighted shot on him with the White Wyrmling. Probably the 4v3 just to get a Kazuke. I don't think he should. I think that's way too vulnerable. The fact that my 3 is on... So I think his 3 is on blue Wyrmlings. I don't think it would be Dreadgul, Kazuke, Dreadgul. I don't think that makes a ton of sense. I think the 3 is on blue Wyrmlings. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to be able to hit the blue Wyrmlings with my white, though, so I can't try to kill the order mark or anything. Wolf Hunter, this is your punishment for cursing our Hound D20 rolls all this time. I must have, because every time I'm involved with the Hounds game, they are just cursed. Ask Cleon. Cleon knows that the Hounds curse with me is real. Just like I breathe life into Nikitas and Microcore, I just breathe death into Hounds every time I touch them. I think I'm going to ship that White Wyrmling very aggressively forward to get 1 attack on a Kazuke. I can't get 2 attacks on Kazuke. He's prevented that. This would be a massive block. Would have been a really nice clutch block to run into, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had to run away. It was suicide to not. I had to announce it with the move, but it was still like kind of sad because I just die otherwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty confident it's on blue. Blues were one of the ones that move 5. Yeah, blues move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the special is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 3. Yeah, 4 and 3. Unfortunately, no matter how I do this, I'm actually setting up both to chain from the white into Concan, which sucks, but I don't really see a way to avoid that in order to get the Kazuke hit that I really, really want. Like, I want to hit Kazuke and Dreadgul here. Those are the way, like, that's the best damage I can do. I think it's worth it. I honestly think it's worth it. I think the shot on the Kazuke is just quite good. Alright, I don't... Ugh, I don't know. Maybe this is bad. Maybe this is bad. I don't like giving the blue Wyrmling shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't like giving the blue Wyrmling shots. Let me see, what else can I do? I do not think the White Wyrmling can see Concan. Do you agree with that assessment? I don't. I need to not see him so that you can't chain through me with the
Oh, I
blues.
see. Yeah, if you hide yourself like that, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to go here and do that. First attack is going to be at the Dreadgold.
Mhm.
That's nice.
That's pretty good.
Oh, no. Dirty. All right, that Tomb Skeleton then. Okay, well, that White Wormling has got it going. Wish I could have sent that at the Dreadgold too, but that's not how they work.
Okay. I mean, I guess you take your shot when you get it here.
Yeah, my hope here is that the blue Wormlings come in to where if I get the initiative switch with Concan can come in and smack them.
No
Well, he probably doesn't smack them. He probably goes and smacks a Kazuke. Like, the realistic thing here is Concan's going to move up.
Alright,
Concan gets to hit that blue Wormling, and then if I get the switch, go get a Kazuke from height, which is pretty sick. It's pretty much the play here. Just hope it goes well. There's actually some merit to going hitting that Dreadgold instead, though. I might actually do that and hit the Dreadgold and hope to lose initiative. Like, there's a lot of merit to that.
Oh no.
Oh no. You saw it before me. I was in my head, I'm like, I'm good, and then I hear oh no, and I'm like, shit, well, I'm dead. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I do move in and you get that, you can get in with both dudes no matter what. That's pretty bad. I think I just take the one, like, really good attack here. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only get one of them on even ground. I'd love to kill a blue Wormling here. I'd love to kill a Kazuka here. I can't. Killing a Dreadgold's still pretty fine. If I go in there and miss the attack and lose initiative, I just lose the game, though, so I don't think I can take that risk. All right, we're going to go here and attack down at the Dreadgold.
Makes sense.
I really hate that Dreadgold. He's a pain in the butt.
He is a real MVP.
Shit. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's so bad. I missed him a lot, and he got his one kill with the 4v5. That Dreadgold has really killed me this game. I'm trying to think it's even worth it to have anything on Concan here, or it should just be like all Master of the Hunt. I was like, what do I do if I win initiative? Concan attacks down at the Dreadgold, which is fine. He's not going to have the Order Marker 1 on Dreadgolds, though. I don't think he is. I think the Order Marker 1 is going to be on blue Wormlings. I can't bluff at the white Wormling. I was going to have the X on the white Wormling, but I can't do that anymore. The thing is, like, Master of the Hunt moving is just good. He just gets up. He gets up onto the plateau. He gets to attack the Dreadgold, who's already stuck. And then, the blue Wormlings have to get around Concan somehow to hit him. So, like, the blue Wormlings don't get to do a ton. The other option I have is just to come in with my own Dreadgolds in the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need a charge to hit him on Order Marker 1, which is kind of sad. Sequencing-wise, I really need Master of the Hunt to deal with Brimstone, but I mean, I may not be able to afford to save him at this point. I really don't think moving Concan makes a lot of sense here, though. Like, it's weird. Yeah, I just don't think moving Concan makes sense. Master of the Hunt can get up behind him and then, like, take ranged attacks on anything that comes in at them, which is just sick. So, I'm between Master of the Hunt here and the Dreadgolds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the Dreadgolds got the charge, it'd be pretty awesome. But then they still just get wrecked by blue Wormlings, honestly. Yeah, I think Master of the Hunt to try to take out the blue Wormlings before they get hit by the Dreadgolds. And then he tries to, like, hide and snipe a Kazuke. Weird. Many of you also know that I'm partial to Master of the Hunt, so the idea of him soloing this game for me is, you know, not nothing. See if chat's been anything. Nope, nothing new in chat. Alrighty. Well, it is time for the master of the goddamn hunt to come in. He also gets to do a lot of fun stuff with sequencing, where like he gets to roll the javelin. Like if I get, as long as I'm close enough to the dread goal, I can potentially roll the javelin to maybe hit something further. And then if I don't hit the dread goal or whatnot, I'll have targets on every turn with Master of the Hunt, no matter what happens, which is the big thing. Which is the big thing here for me. I would like to lose this initiative badly. Do I want to lose this initiative? That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Brimstone, a real Brimstone. I don't know if I've ever seen a Brimstone order marker in a real game before now.
Yeah, fair.
Blue Kazuke Brimstone. I think the 3's on Brimstone. I think he's going to want Brimstone to start charging up.
Well,
Which is actually great for me, because that means Brimstone might come forward, and then Concan, and I get to smack him. Come on, Concan. Okay.
I don't think I want to engage him just yet. I'll just take a 2v4.
Yep.
Alright. Here comes the Mothman.
Indeed. I don't think I can see that dread goal. Nah. No way. No way. No way. I was like, part of my brain wanted it to be the case, but I don't think it is. Blue Kazuke Brimstone. Okay. Not worried about the Kazuke here. Because you can't move through your own dude. So I don't have to worry too much about that. 1, 2. I would really like to be able to hit that guy if I could get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get to either of those spots, which is a little bit sad. That feels like the play, actually. Because if I hit it, I can hit that one. If not, I hit him. Am I still safe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not.
I'm sure bring my last game against Master of the Hunt.
Did it go well for Master of the Hunt or not?
It did. He hit a javelin and then 5 wounds on Nil. Then he hit another javelin and killed Raylan, I think, and then he hit another javelin and wounded Q9 a couple times.
Let's see if I can channel that. That'd be nice.
Yeah. It was a War League against Ryan last time.
Whoa. Something funky just happened.
Or Monster Mash.
I have a problem. I just lost my game. I'm gonna have to log out and log back in.
Okay.
So to not be at some weird, because I have to resubmit my order markers, I think. They're kind of still there. I'm gonna submit what shows up. Nope, I have to put something in for order marker 1. I'm just gonna declare that all of my order markers are on Master of the Hunt, so that you know that, and that there's no chance of. I don't want to have done like something dumb where like there's something. Yeah. So because I am resubmitting, I am just announcing them for the world to know that they are all on Master of the Hunt. That was weird. I don't know. My whole Google thing just like freaked out. Anyhow, yeah, that was funky. I am gonna go there. Yeah, it seems safe. And roll for Javelin.
Okay.
Nope. We will hit the Dread Gold because that's our only target.
That's good.
That could have gone better. I'm saving it for Brimstone. 5 for 5 on Brimstone incoming.
Oh gosh. Where do I go? Could I see him from here somehow? Master of the Hunt.
I wouldn't think so. The blue wormlings are pretty small.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fine. Maybe. 1, 3. Okay, well, I'll take an attack on Concan.
Sure.
How about that?
That makes sense. And play it from there. I like that. This time the double roll works in my favor. All right.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Wait, was that you and was it against you in the mystery masquerade where the double rolls kept like fucking with me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was me. I don't know what have a new mouse that for some reason keeps double tapping.
Gotcha. I knew you were in it, but
Okay,
I didn't remember that I didn't like put the dots together that was you until just now. That's funny.
I'm gonna lightning Master the Hunt into the gull.
Sure, you got it. Oh, that's scary.
I can declare both of them.
Oh, that's just like worst case scenario. Jesus. All right.
Take it.
All right. That's pretty awful. So your 3 is on. Well, it could be on either. This is weird. It's not on blue though. Get hit if it's on them. I kind of think it's on them and not. I kind of think it's on Kazuke.
Reasonable.
If it's on Kazuke, I don't want to let them get a shot at me. That's for damn sure. That's the most safe spot, but I also really want to hit a blue wormling right now. Go there and hit the blue, but then I'm engaged and I have to take an LEA potentially. Not great options still. That Dreadgull's honestly still doing you more harm than good, I think. So I don't love attacking him. I could just take the LEA too next turn if I need it. Yeah, that's probably worth it. I need to get up there without killing the Dreadgull anyways, so. Alright, Master of the Hunt's going to come up here and hit the blue wormling.
Okay. You got it.
Okay. Is it Kazuke?
No, it's not.
Ooh, Brimstone, come into play. Alright. Alright, Mr. Brimstone.
I kind of thought the gulls might come first, if I'm honest.
I thought about it. I thought about it a lot. I didn't like the gulls into the blue wormlings. I was hoping that Matt... I mean, I was... The hope was to stop them from doing exactly what they did.
I actually thought you might just ride Concan for the round. And I could...
Yeah, fly past him and hit my start zone with blue wormlings. Yeah. He was in a good spot. He didn't need to... He didn't need to move.
Well, okay, well, I don't want to go that direction right now. I guess I go that direction. I mean, I'm giving up a shot, an even shot. From where, though? You'd have to take an LEA. And then you come, probably... Oh, and if you win initiative, that's bad.
Those are true statements.
That's bad if you Okay. Well, I hate it. Keep coming at the end of your turn is also just like such a kick in the teeth.
It's such a bad power. Okay, before I actually roll the LEA for it, I have a question for you. Do you think Master of the Hunt can see Brimstone's wing around the back of that tree?
I don't have any idea how big Brimstone is.
Probably not. Probably not. That seems bad. That seems unlikely. So I won't do that then. Or I might still do it, but yeah. I'm going to assume not. That went pretty much through the center of the tree.
Yeah.
The wings stick out a bit on him, but I think he's probably safe in that spot. So that doesn't work if I want to hit him. The heighted spot, if I hit Javelin, is the best spot by far. But if I do that, I can't get to the other height for free next turn, which sucks. Yeah, that's a problem. I could back up one spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't get me there either. Okay, so if I'm not going to the north, I take that spot next to Concan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd really hate being in Kazuke range. Yeah. At this point, I think I would actually be okay with that outcome. All right, I'm going to take the LEA to go up there.
Okay.
Double safe. Double safe. Rolling for Javelin.
Yep.
Nope. All right, attacking down at Dreadgle. At least I didn't hit Javelin. Honestly, I'm glad I missed Javelin. That would have been so sad if I'd hit it. Also, that Dreadgle is unkillable. My god, Dreadgle. Alright. Oh, that was my 3. I didn't reveal it. Sorry. But that was, yeah, that was the 3.
Huh. What is the plan here?
At this point, I just ride all Mott. There's not any argument to do anything else. Concan's in a really good blocking position for him, and Master of the Hunt can kill Kazuke if they come in. It takes multiple turns for them to stage to come in. I actually think Jackson should strongly consider the one on Dreadgulls here, just to take that 4v5 at Master of the Hunt. That's actually why I tried to kill the Dreadgull there. I'm a little bit worried about that. I even think you could do like 1-2 on Dreadgulls, because I can't kill more than one of them per turn now, no matter what, no matter where my shit is. So like, I would not be surprised to see full Dreadgulls here. My best way to kill Dreadgulls is still Mott, though. So we just have to roll with it and hope things go well. I think there's no merit in anything else. The X is like, did I put the 3 on Concan? Maybe I did. I didn't. Spoiler alert. That one squad of Dreadgulls has put an absurd amount of work, though, for Jackson so far this game. Them and the Kazuke did like most of the work this far. Still, if I can get one big shot on Brimstone, I can just kill him in a turn. Like, if Master of the Hunt hits Javelin, just 4-for-5s him, like, he just did, right? Like, close to dead. I'm thinking upside, right? I'm thinking upside. I'm pretty significantly behind. I would like to lose this initiative as well, unless it's on Dreadgulls, and then I'd like to win it. I do win it. It is on Dreadgulls. Okay, I'm happy I won it then. Alright, I'm going to roll for... Stay where I am, roll for Javelin. Miss it. That's fine. I'm going to attack the Dreadgull. I better kill him. Alright, he gone. We finally got him. I think Jackson's order markers are going to be Dreadgull, Dreadgull, Brimstone. I think the play here is for him is like, keep charging Brimstone on order marker 3s, and then hope that he's charged up by the time it's ready to come in. How does he work, anyways?
Charge.
It's such a bad figure.
Full line Valguard.
Would have been a big charge. Would have been a very big charge to hit. Now what do I do? I can definitely see that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have an interesting decision if that happened. I don't think it's possible for me to get the shot without you being able to catch me. I don't think I can see you over that, so I wouldn't fit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be a 5v4. Worse things have happened. I could go to Sola Asteroid and do nothing. That seems awful. Yeah, I think we stay where we are. Okay, stay where I am and roll for Javelin.
Okay.
Nope. All right.
Yeah,
the Dread Goal on Shadow 5v4.
okay.
All right, that's big.
All right.
So I like Jackson's play with the Dread Goals here. I just won initiative and then got lucky. I need him to miss one more charge and I'm in great shape.
Well, sorry, let me charge.
Okay, yeah, we're fine. This is beautiful. No, Dread Goals are now useless in this game.
All right.
For the rest of the game.
It is, I guess. 4.
All right. Is there any merit in moving? I don't think so. Just in case it's on Kazuke, I think we have to keep Mott safe. So, yeah, stay where we are. Roll for Javelin. One of these days, we're gonna hit it. Not yet. All right. Yeah, Dread Goal.
Man, they were taking everything.
They were. Master of the Hunt, known as the Common Squad Killer. Ooh, I did not.
Dread Goals. There's only one of them.
That's true. That's true. I did not think that was on Kazuke. I did not think this was on. I really thought it was on Brimstone. All right.
All right, we'll do it there. We'll take 1, 5, and 5 into.
Yep. Ooh, all right. He takes a couple.
That's big.
Now this is weird. If you like node locked the situation for me winning initiative, I want the one on the Dumatuf. Yes, that sounds crazy. No, it's not crazy. I want the Dumatuf to move up and screen for Master of the Hunt here. Like, that's my optimal play. The problem is if I lose initiative, it's pretty awful because he can block Dumatuf from being able to get up to even ground by just double engaging Master of the Hunt there and bypassing Shadow. So that's like very scary. If I lose, but that being said, if I lose initiative, I might lose the game anyways. 2 Kazuke, you get to hit Master of the Hunt so hard. Like, Jackson should probably have 2 order markers on Kazuke here, I would think. If I win initiative... Yeah, like I said, if I win initiative, it's Dumatuf. I want Dumatuf moving up and attacking that Kazuke and then being a screen. If I lose initiative... If I win initiative, I could alternatively just back Master of the Hunt up. And then I don't get engaged, right? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I can back up Master of the Hunt. Okay, so then it's worth it to not hedge for it. I would still rather have it on the Dumatuf if I knew I was going to win initiative, but the fact that I can back up makes this fine. Yeah, a little bit sad. Maybe he misses too. Like if he wins initiative, maybe he misses. I think I'll lose the game though if he wins initiative. I don't think there's much of a way around that. But Dumatuf, if I lose initiative, is just so bad because he can block me from getting up to height. I'm gonna put the X on the Dumatuf. I think it's a better fake on the 1 here if I lose it than... I think we have to play for big upside here, which is like Master of the Hunt survives and is able to hit Brimstone, because I don't think I beat Brimstone without Master of the Hunt putting a big wound on him at some point here. So we just got to play into that.
All right. Really big one.
You got it.
Kazuke. I knowingly can't get them both to the Master of the Hunt. I think at least they're melee.
I did not notice that. I definitely thought he could get them both to Mott. He's right, though. That's lucky.
Just go there.
That's quite lucky. I need Concan to survive so that I can take an LEA to get away from them on the following turn. That is potentially big if I can just get 1 shield. Whew.
That's the amount of damage that makes it an interesting question.
Indeed. Indeed it is.
At no wounds, at no wounds, it's no choice, and at 2 wounds, it's obviously no choice. I think I have to take Master of the Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woo! Mott! Let's go, Mott man! Let's go!
That's game saving.
It probably is. I mean, I might still lose, but like if he just if he gets dropped there, I'm just toasted. Oh wow! All right, now what do I do? So I definitely wanted to win initiative, but now that we didn't, and that happened, that's actually pretty good. Probably supposed to take the LEA here. I mean, your 2 could be on Kazuke, could be on Brimstone. Making Kazuke take LEAs to get to me is just so good. Brimstone could refill the spot if it's on him. His 6 move is his 1 redeeming quality.
Yeah.
If I'm Jackson here, the question is like, if I lose initiative there, do I just lose the game anyways? And I think the answer is yes. So because of that, I think he's got 2 order markers on Kazuke, and I think I have to take this LEA. And then hit a Kazuke. Probably by going to Shadow. Because he can't get... What's the wording on the Kazuke? I think they don't get to do it if they're already engaged. Unengaged red moving, yeah. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I will take...
Right to go for Conga in there last turn.
I will take the LEA to back up to here.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, that was an excellent survival outcome for him. I don't have any targets with the 7, so I'm not going to tilt myself by hitting it here. And I will hit that Kazuke 4v3.
Well done.
Oh, where's the shot on Brimstone when I need it? But I'll take it. I will take it anyways. All right. Yeah, makes sense.
I think I just swing up here.
I'm thrilled by that. I think you should have taken the LEA. I think that's a crystal clear LEA decision.
Ooh, that's not what we
Wow. I mean, that's lucky, but I think that's a crystal clear LEA decision. I'm like thrilled by not having the LEA taken there. All right, it's on Mott. Let's see. We know your 3's on Brimstone. Where can he go? He has 1 marker? Yeah, he has 1 marker on him. So his special attack sucks right now. I don't really have to worry too much about that. Could get an even ground shot on Brimstone. He could then come in and hit me. If he does it from even ground, I can then get height on him, guaranteed. I like the fact that Kazuke is stuck at the moment. Brimstone special hits your own stuff too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Right. I think I'm going to be able to see a wing from here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's the line of sight for sure.
Fairly tall.
All right, cool. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to attack Brimstone 4v4.
Okay.
Okay. Good start, Mott.
That's not great. That's certainly not great.
Okay, this is an embarrassing admission, but I just now figured out how to turn timestamps on in the YouTube chat. Before now, I did not know when stuff came in, and now I can see it. That's actually quite nice. I can't believe it took me 8 months to figure that out. That's embarrassing.
I just go here. Kill content, hopefully.
Probably. Yes.
Sorry, that was 3.
Okay, Concan's gone. Your Kazuke is freed, and Brimstone is there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, what initiative here wasn't.
Huh. 7 move would be really nice right now, but Master of the Hunt. Alright, question. Line of sight question. Let me see if I have it or not on the Kazook.
Actually, the middle of the ruin? Or is it the mid-height?
I have absolutely no idea. I have to look up Solstice.
Be labeled.
That would be nice if they were. Let me look up Solstice on .org and see the build instructions. Because it probably does make it.
It sort of looks like the 7 to me, but I don't know.
That does. The picture of Solstice shows that as the low one.
Okay. Then I think you're probably good.
Yeah, the picture's got that as the low one. All right, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to take the Sola Astrid shot into up at the Kazuke, so 5v4. Oh, ew, Master. Ew. Oh, ow. Okay, that's painful.
What are we doing here?
That really hurts.
It's getting dicey.
So the Kazuke can hit us pretty hard, and then we live. If the Kazuke comes in, I don't think I can do much with two Dread Goals is the problem. Like, I just don't think 2 Dread Goals can do anything. I think we just have to keep rolling with Master of the Hunt. Again, it's like, if you node lock me to winning initiative, I might move the Dumatuf up just to tie up the dude, but like we just have to roll with Master of the Hunt. If we win initiative, we stay where we are and hit him again. And then go Brimstone hunting. The like tech, because I just respelled Dumatef to be with the EF instead of the UF, so like it's like, oh, I actually typed it out, right? Like gotta get the fake in there. But yeah. Set. I just saw you changed. Are you still working on them, or are you set?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You.
It's right to go here, I think. Well.
Big shot.
Yeah. 5v5 or 5v4.
Like that. Ooh, okay.
I don't like it either.
One better. It's like close to the expected value, but I have bigger hopes after the start. Just gonna rotate to height and then take the shot down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to swing in here.
Yep.
4v5. Ooh.
Oh no, Mott. Mott, let's go.
Wow.
Let's go, Mott. Wow. Okay. Well, the fuck do I do now? Do I take this LEA to go Brimstone hunting? You're gonna get a 4v if you come in. Oh, this is so weird. Like, really tempting. Brimstone's large?
Yep.
All right, that could make a small difference. The LEA is so painful here. Your 3's on Brimstone. I just may straight up not be able to afford the LEA. I'm going to stay where I am and attack the blue wormling.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
damn.
I'm glad to not take an LEA for that roll.
It's true, I guess. Unless I missed it. But no, even for that, I'd rather still be on the single height. Not let Brimstone get even. All right.
Huh, this is tricky.
Aaron Mitchell, 7. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I think Master of the Hunt should be designed that way. I think you should have been designed to build if you take the roll before moving, because then you can play both ways. Then like you can keep the roll be a high number, and then just give the flexibility for playing after. No, I've been on that train for a long time. I like absolutely agree with you. That's the way the figure should have been designed. He'd have been like much more viable, where you can like actually kite with him in a more meaningful manner there. But like, yeah, no, absolutely. That's certainly the way he should have been designed. Man, we win initiative this round. I killed the Kazuke. I killed the blue wormling. I killed Brimstone. No order markers. Could have gone a lot better than it did. Lose initiative. Take all the attacks. Maybe I should have taken the LA to go hit the blue wormling. I didn't consider taking the LA to go hit the blue wormling. Arguably, I should have.
Considering just going here.
Okay.
And using up this heat I've spent the entire game accumulating. For a single mighty attack of 2.
Could be the 2 for 2 and kill him.
Because I don't think I can go on like down low before the switch. There's no merit to running away and killing the Dumatef, really. Well, I mean, not really. Yeah, I think this is the play, actually. Yeah, well.
I'm in the same boat as before, unfortunately. Man, I wish I'd killed that blue wormling. There's nowhere good to pivot to. If I'm attacking the blue wormling, I'm staying where I am. I could take an LEA to go for Brimstone. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm going to stay where I am and hit the blue wormling. Gotta get him. Okay.
Pretty good.
All right. Now, obviously the one's on Mott always. I think the 2's also on Mott always. Fun question is, should we start to develop our dread goals on order marker 3 here? Or should Mott like take attacks into the stupid little archer boys? If Mott's alive, I just want Mott to be killing one of those dudes each turn, I think. He's like, it's gonna be really hard for them to wound him. Well, so what's their range? 7? He can probably back up. It's just kind of like now or never for Dread Goals, because the Dread Goals can get onto road and then potentially get charge. It's interesting. I'm strongly considering the 3 on Dread Goals. Mott gives me the chance to kill things the best, like this round. Dread Goals are going to struggle into... Well, Dread Goals are actually fine into a single Exile. They're also pretty fine at Takeda. So I actually think it's just Mott. I think if Mott loses, we lose anyways. I think Brimstone can take me out. Yep, I think we just gotta ride Mott. Hope to get the kills. Alrighty. Damn. Oh.
We went skeletons. I don't know.
I guess the logic there is he didn't want to move Brimstone to low ground.
Guess where do I...
But the problem is I can just stand there and attack back at Brimstone. Unless he's got 2 order markers on skeletons here, which, like, he could. He could have 2 order markers on skeletons here. It's not impossible. But it's really hard for them to hurt Master of the Hunt. I mean, it's not... They have 2 attacks, I guess. It's not, like, impossible. Brimstone flying in and trying to kill Master of the Hunt in 1 attack would have been pretty good, though. It's real interesting. Brimstone's not that likely to kill Mott in his next attack, if it's from low ground, is the only thing. So Jackson's going to force me to like have an interesting decision about like, do I target an archer here on this next turn? I don't love giving... The only thing is I don't love giving Brimstone even ground on me. So like if I attack Brimstone, I stay where I am and do it. Which is fine. I can see him from here. He's a big dude. It's interesting. It's real interesting.
Let's do that. I'll take 2 2s into...
Alright, so the back guy still can't see me.
1 at a time.
Well, I thought your 1 was on Brimstone. Now I don't know where your 2 is. It's an interesting gambit. If your 2 is on... Well, you're going to get 2 shots from low... 1, 2... Yeah, you can't get any even ground shots on me. So if I kill a TSA here, you get like either way you get 2 shots from low ground on Mott next turn. But you can engage him with both dudes. That could suck. Although if I attack 1, I'm gonna kill it. You'd engage him with 1. That'd be a little bit unfortunate. I could run over to there, and then you can't engage him. But that sucks if your 2's on Brimstone, then that's bad. Just stay there and attack Brimstone. Like, Brimstone can't do anything to me unless he engages me. If he wants to go do something else, cool. Yeah, I kind of think that's the play. Alright, I'm going to leave Mott where he is and attack this silly archer. You do get the defense, so 5v3.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay, you get him.
The close one?
Yeah, the close one. Sorry, yes, the close one.
Okay.
Guess wrong again. Guess wrong again.
Yeah.
Hey, hello again, Aaron. Let's see, Dread's one of my favorite squads. Hoping to see Dreads go ape next round. I would also like that. Although I don't know if you've been here the whole time or not. His Dread goals did kind of go ape. They got a lot of output in, and he had one Dread goal forward with 2 of them back, and the forward one survived like 4 attacks that were all like really high probabilities. So they've had a good game thus far. Okay. Well, our decision now is much easier. Stay where we are and take the 5v5. Oh no, Mott, no! You were built for this moment. You were built for that moment, Mott. No. Oh. Well, I guessed every single order marker wrong this round. That's nice.
Edit did not do me that many favors, regardless. Do you think he can see Mott from here? I guess this is the 7, so maybe not.
I don't actually own a TSA, so I don't know what they look like in real life very well. I am unsure.
Neither do I. I think they're probably pretty small.
Wait, why are they attack so 1?
Maybe. They only get the extra die against unengaged stuff.
Oh wow! I thought it was if they weren't engaged to the thing. I didn't. Oh wow. All right, that's weird. All right.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just take him.
Well, if he dies to the 2 for 2 into 0 for 10, then that's just like extra salt. All right, 1/1 that could do it. No. Okay.
No.
Well, no merit in anything but staying where I am and hitting the big dragon. 5v5. That's the roll. Overkill for fun.
That just gets him.
Okay. Now I am going to put the 3 on the Dread Ghouls because there's no need for Mont to do anything, and I want to get them moving. That's funny.
Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to avoid that, but I'll see. TSA, Exile, Kita.
Alright, I'll take a 2, and then a 3.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, I used them all up. Oh my lord, alright. Alright, Mott, that's an outcome. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Actually, the other one can't refill the glyph because it's up on height. That's weird. Do I move? Do I move at all? Probably not, but there's some merit to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not to hit the exile, that's terrible. I can't hit Kita, so I'm hitting an archer no matter what. If I get the guy on the glyph, you can't refill it. If I engage somebody, though, you don't get the extra attack. But you can get height, which is then a 2v4.
Yeah.
So if I... Actually, weirdly engaging, like, the non-Wannick boy might be the best play, then. If I engage the non-Wannick one, it's a 4v3. Well, I get a worse attack, though. But then you can't get more than an attack of 2 on the following turn, but I'm down to 4 defense. No, I think I just kill the Wannick guy and try to take 1 attack of 2v5. That seems better. Alright, stay where I am and hit Wannick boy. That'll do.
Yep, that'll do. Yeah, I should have moved 1 more space. I don't know what I was thinking about there. I guess as of right now, there's not much reason to do much besides back up, maybe. Two and a 5.
That'd be fun. That'd be so funny.
Oh.
No, Mott, no. No. Not like this. You're up.
I got the exile. I think just to there.
Oh.
All right, we've got ourselves a hell of a game here.
We do. We very much do. All right, let's see. I don't have a Mott.
Sorry, let me think about this exile move actually for a second.
This is awkward. I revealed the Dreadghoul early, unfortunately. I revealed the Dreadghoul before he hit done, but then he just hit done. So I don't know. This is a very odd spot. Taking it. Let's go. Oh. Cleon, I don't think the TSA had line of sight. On the shot that killed him? The 2v5? I would think so. Unless you're referring to a different one. I thought the TSA would have had line of sight there. Mott can't even kill the worst dragon. Damn, Ryguy, he did kill him. He did kill him. Can be real embarrassing to die to Tomb Skeleton Archers, though. Ryan, stop calling it. Stop calling it, all right? He got his dragon. He just died to the idiot little archer. All right. Oh, wait, hang on. My 3 is Dreadgul's. My 3 is not dead.
Oh, sorry, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I revealed it early on accident. But yeah, it's on Dreadgul.
That's my bad.
We're gonna roll for the charge. This would be a hell of a time to get it. Nope. Okay.
That's bad. I forgot you had an armor.
If we win initiative this round, we just win the game. We kill that exile, and then we just have to take the two heroes. If we lose initiative here, the exile is going to kill one of us. We then kill that exile and have to survive to getting into Kita. Kita, Dumatuf probably beats Kita in the 1v1, although like it's close because Kita's got 2 life. Getting that archer is the big thing because Dumatuf can't catch that archer. Need to beat an 11. Oh, damn. Okay.
I want to be. Here, I think.
Well, if he misses his attack, I still win. If he makes the attack, I might still win. It's not impossible. Oh, that would be big.
Full.
Whoo! I did not expect to survive that. There, roll for charge. Oops, I moved the map. I do hit it. I'll pivot that one to road, and then him to there. 2 attacks on the exile. Rolling them both.
Yeah.
Dead. All right, the 3's on the TSA, then we know that for sure. We need to survive and attack and then be able to catch it. That's it, right? 2v a lot. Actually, would have rather saved the charge for this next round, but it doesn't work that way.
I guess.
Seems right. One, two, three, four, five. He's going to go there. He's going to go there, and then I'm going to roll for charge. Nope. Okay. My target here is the TSA over Kita. The TSA has a way better shot into the Dumatuf. 7 range, you can just kite the Dumatuf forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. So we're just going in. I'm going to sell out to get to the TSA here. I did it like this because if he doesn't get a kill, I can catch him no matter where he goes. We'll see though. Yeah, this makes sense. So if he gets a kill, he doesn't get caught. That's definitely the play.
Oh, come on.
Dreadgul! Oh, wow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go to there with him. And we'll go to there with him. And take our 1 attack on the archer. Oh, okay. no point in rolling for anything. I'll just roll them one at a time.
Yep.
Okay, good start for Mrs. Kita. Right, guy. That's the beginning of the Kita clutch. That's the first step of it. Stay where we are.
GG.
GG's. Wow. That was a wild ride.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That game.
That too good.
He lived just long enough. He got Brimstone and then he died to the freaking Tomb Skeleton Archers, which is just like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you jumped back to being favored though when you won that last initiative. If I don't get the TSA,
probably.
like
if the Exile gets the kill, then
if the Exile gets the kill, you've just got to escape one guy, one charging Doom, one charging Raider. Because like I had to get the Raiders had to get that last Archer. Dumatuf will never catch that Archer. So.
I mean, the Archer has 4 move.
True. I guess yeah, that's fair. You're gonna get a lot of shots at him first, though.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
It's like I don't know. And I'll have to come off a road. Kita was like, I think Kita was less of a threat into Dumatuf than the Archer was in my mind, but
yeah,
it was interesting. Yeah, I thought PKs were my win condition, and I didn't get that much value out of them. But Master of the Hunt did like just enough to get back.
Your best piece, but they. Yeah, I don't know what did you trade them for? You got, I think, 3 Exiles.
Yeah, 3 Exiles. 3 Exiles. Did they even hit a Kazuke?
Maybe not.
I don't think they did. Maybe they did.
Maybe
no,
not.
I did. I took one after they came in. I took one I took a 3v3 out of desperation and did get the kill. So they got 3 Exiles, 1 Kazuke, and they missed it. Yeah, that was the trade for all of them.
Yeah, because they didn't really get the worms or the gulls.
Or the archers. They had like 2 or 3 attacks on archers in there too. But I mean, Mott rolled like a god once he came out, so that more than made up for their failures.
Yeah. I thought you had to take the LEA from the blue.
Oh, to go hit
to get the
Brimstone?
To go hit Brimstone when you had 2 left, I had 3 left.
I thought about it. I definitely thought about it there. I felt like I wanted Brimstone to have to come to low ground so that I'd get 5 dice on him. I thought my better option was to try to survive the 4v5 and then have the better attack back. Just because Mott's like extra dice scales better than the other stuff does.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. I definitely thought about that. On the flip side, I had thought that the Kazuke, that the last Kazuke when he attacked the Concan should have taken the LEA to go hit Master of the Hunt too. It didn't end up hurting him because he survived and then won initiative. So it actually ended up working out like better. I think the way you did it, because you got both, like you killed Concan and then got the attack too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remember at the time I was happy to like have had Mastered survive the 50-50 of getting smacked there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the TSA order markers that first time I moved them at the end was, I don't know, maybe I should have just gone full Brimstone and gone in and seen what we rolled.
Yeah, Aaron, you signed in just in time for the Dread Goals clutch. Welcome in. Perfect timing for that. It's interesting. I thought I didn't mind I didn't expect the 1 to be on them, but when it was, I thought the 2 would have also been on them to try to get to Sola Astrid first.
Yeah.
Like I think it's either like 1-2 or not at all. There is probably slightly more efficient. Yeah. Which is why partly why I had stayed in position there, just to make sure I killed the 1 that could get to Sola Astrid. Because if I moved, you had the potential to then get to Sola Astrid, and then Brimstone might have been able to use it on order marker 3. For like an even ground 5v4, which just felt awful. Like that felt like the easiest way to lose it.
Yeah. Yeah. But as close as it gets.
Yes, it is hard to. It's hard to get closer than that. Control points did not matter as expected.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah. Although, like, there was a world where they could have, if it gets to a late game and Dumatuf just, like... I mean, I can't control both of them, though. But, like, Dumatuf just sits there on the road next to a control point and is like, come at me. But
yeah, Damu versus Kita or something.
Yeah. But neither of us can win on control points that way, because we can both just go sit on one. And then it just still just, like, infinite stalemates. Yeah. Yeah, so I have to come to you at that point.
But I don't think, like, I don't think they even count scoring with these rules. I think it just is control points, which... maybe actually is a flaw if there's 2 control points.
I think they would still go to PCS app. I think that the OHS time rules would still apply as a final time.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we'd fall back on the time and well, not time is the wrong one there. What's the other one? What's the word for it? Stalemate. The stalemate. Yeah, I think the stalemate rules would still apply, which would force me to come to you in that situation. Like Kita would be able to hide on height, like somewhere on height near the other one, and then I'd have to put myself. I'd have to try to take an initiative switch to come to catch you. I'd have to like wait up for an order marker 3, come in towards you, and then hope to get the switch to come in and hit Kita first. So yeah, that would have been probably the way it played out. But anyhow.
Anyways, late for me, but thanks for the game.
You as well. Oh, do you know when you're playing the War League game yet?
I think Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Late, probably.
Okay. Cool. Good luck then. I don't know if I'm driving on Tuesday, so I may or may not be able to stream it, depending on when it is. But good luck. If I'm 10
or something like that. But
okay, I might actually be there by then. If I'm available, I will stream it because it's a big game. But we'll see.
It's a big game.
Alrighty, cool.
We shall see.
I'll catch you later.
Alright, see ya.
See if anyone's still here in chat. Probably not, but in case anyone is, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. That was a clutch game in the end there. My goodness. That swung so many times. A lot of big initiatives. Most of the early initiatives went my way, and then a lot of the late initiatives did not go my way. But usually, when the late initiatives didn't go my way, Jackson didn't get the dice to take advantage of it. The one into Mott, 2 to the last one, 3 to the last one or whatever, and then the one with the Exile, both attacks like basically didn't do any wounds or did like very low damage. And ended up surviving it there. Yeah, I mean, this is like felt like me losing the sub matchups I was favored in, and then winning most of the sub matchups I was not favored in, which is wonky. Aside from Mott into the Dragon, right? Like Mott into the Dragon is a very good one. So that like played out, reasonably well. It took him a few shots to get the big shot, but then once he did, the Dragon goes down. Yeah, interesting one. Jackson got a lot of value out of the Kazukes. I definitely thought I'd be able to neuter them a lot earlier in the game than I did. Part of that was the way the initiatives went in round 3 and 4, where he won both of those, and I wasn't really able to do a ton of damage to them. If I win initiative in round 3, I was in a position to take out the Kazuke really before they could do much. That was that was probably like the biggest early one. Like, if I win initiative in round 3, I think I'm just like massively favored in that game state, and then when they win, it gets really close there. Aaron Mitchell, sorry, Miss Moshafit. I'll watch the recap when it comes out. I probably won't be doing short form recaps of these ones, to be honest. I have so much content backlogged now from SASCon and then soon to be Hexacon that I'm just going to be focusing on that stuff for like most of the rest of the year. It's going to carry me through to at least ScapeCon at the rate that I've been going through it, just because there's like so many tournaments in there and just like so much footage to go through. So I'm probably just going to be doing the live games for the short form stuff for most of the rest of the year, because at least these streams do exist on their own. So I'm going to be focusing on the ones that don't have like alternate content to begin with. But yeah, appreciate you joining late. If you're a Dread Goals fan, you joined at just the right time to see the Dread Goals clutch it out there at the end. It is pretty late here as well, so I am going to take off and get some sleep. I'm pretty exhausted after this one. Long game. And yeah, I will catch y'all later. I'm going to try and stream the Jackson's IHA's War League game on Tuesday, if possible. This is a 2-2. We're 2-2 in War League, and we're 2-2 this week. So it's like the big, massive tiebreaker to jump to like big favorite to make the playoffs, or like pretty big underdog to make the playoffs. So really big game. I'm driving into Louisville on Tuesday for Hexacon starting on Wednesday. So if I'm there in time, I will stream it. And if not, I won't. Aaron Mitchell, I'll go to enjoy the live game for anyway. Well, perfect. Yeah, try to balance it this way. Like if I do the online live, and then do all the recaps, all the shorter form stuff with the live games, then I at least get like, a mix of both live and live online, and then the shorter live. Boy, live means too many things in that context. I'm tired. I'm going to stop talking there. So yeah, the next earliest game you might see from me streaming is the IHA game on Tuesday. Beyond that, I'm just going to be at HexCon the whole week, so won't be streaming anything after that for a while.